So he says.
It goes terribly.
Yeah, so
yeah, boy.
Yeah, so for that, I'll say this: he draws the pistol and he goes into a combat roll. And as he's going into the roll, just no, you jump, shoulder check, grab him, and he's halfway through the roll when you
I like to
hit
think that I
into the
physically dived at him.
Yep.
It just I dived into him. He's probably hurt. I don't know if he has to get damage from my body.
No, grapple check. Maybe you expected him to run, but he rolled instead. So you just you were going for the legs. Instead, you just catch him immediately across him. No, there. Yeah. So he goes for this duck to the side and roll away until he gets tackled immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you've got him pinned on the ground almost immediately.
Oh, I was gonna pick up his gun, James.
Yeah, you might be a bit preoccupied holding him down.
Toss me some ammo. That's what my guy yells. He's like, "Hey, toss me his gun and ammo." And I'm just hands out.
Split the ammo with me, Mal. Split the ammo with me, Mal. I'm out of ammo too, buddy.
All right. And then I turn back to him. And the gun turns as I turn to face him from still sitting in the car, and I say, "Tell us what you know."
Yeah.
Oh yeah. As I have him pinned, I go to where people normally store their ammo, and I just try to take it out.
Yeah.
We're disarming him. It's not we really need the ammo because I only have 6 shots.
Oh, I need the ammo.
So I only have 6 shots.
Mm-hmm.
How much ammo does he have?
I remember we do. I remember both of us don't have ammo, so I was just gonna split whatever ammo we find.
Yes. How much ammo does he have?
Yep. You check the normal place, and then you there's nothing there, so you check elsewhere. On one of his inside legs, he has it up on his inner thigh, fairly hidden away. He's got 2 clips of mag ammunition.
Alright, I passed Mal one, and I grabbed myself one.
Alright, 12 shots.
Yeah. Lucas, you get his compad. It looks like it's standard issue, but when you turn it on, there's this unfamiliar producer's screen. It's not an on-planet or locally produced tech thing. It's not blatantly an Imperial tech, but it's certainly not local tech either.
All right. Oh yeah. Can I try to persuade him to tell us who he works for and shit now that I haven't pinned?
Isn't that what your persuade check was?
Yeah, he kind of jumped the gun on that one though, but we'll still keep it because it was a good roll.
All right.
Yeah, so you pinning him is that's the last straw there, and he starts babbling. It's no, please don't kill me with the machine gun. I don't want to die. Please, no. I'll tell you whatever you want. Go on, don't. Oh my gun. Yeah, take the gun. Take the combat. Everything. Don't worry about me. I'll be good.
What kind of armor is he wearing, by the way?
He has no armor.
After you pull the jacket off, you're gripping him through the you're gripping him with your grapple check.
Does he have an undersuit armor?
Yeah, it feels like he might have either he's wearing a couple layers or he's got an armored undersuit of some kind.
Oh, give me that. I'm like, does he have armor? And I'm looking at myself with nothing.
I'm just gonna pick him up, and then after we persuade everything out of him, before we leave, I'm gonna put a gun up to his head and tell him to strip and hand him his undersuit. And then we leave him there naked.
No, we're not gonna just leave him there. We haven't asked him any questions.
I know. I'm saying this is after we ask him questions. Okay. I'm just saying it now.
Priorities first. Lucas, computers check, please, for that.
So in other words, you can write down that you have an armored undersuit, buddy.
First things first. Yeah, so persuade check. What are you asking him?
I'm gonna ask him who he works for.
I want computers to get into the compad, please.
Well, I thought it would be security to get into the compad, not computers.
Security's physical.
No, hold on.
Security's
I think
hardware.
security could work for hacking as well.
How much is armor?
Hardware.
I don't have the book.
Computers
open, so
is software. That's the rule. That's how the game runs.
I don't have the book open. Can someone check the page with the skills? Because I'm almost certain it can work with
Let me check. Security.
I'm gonna open up the book now just so I can read it.
I'm looking at it right now. Tech levels. Where is security? I'm scrolling through the pages.
Well, no, it's not tech levels. You gotta look for the skills page. It's up near the top. I'll find it.
The character can pick a lock, defeat a retinal scanner, circumvent pressure sensor, and otherwise attempt to overcome security measures.
Hardware.
Yeah, so
security...
if his compad's locked, it is.
Yeah.
Security measures. Yeah, no, that's what security says.
Alright. I think I passed it. Oh no, it didn't.
So.
Okay, here we go.
Oh.
Security. Right there.
I said computers. I meant it. There we go. Yeah, all good.
Just for future reference, that's what it says for security.
Yeah,
Number
I know.
66.
That's why I made the call I did. I've run this game many times.
Yeah, DM's a DM.
I don't make the decision.
By
lightly.
the way, out of game question, because I don't remember. In this period of time, ID information is on the compat, or should he have papers or something, or nothing at all?
In these current conditions, it's unlikely that a lot of people have personal ID, but it is a physical thing. More civilized zones, it's like biometric data is your ID. Less civilized, it's closer to more modern stuff where you just have cards and physical ID cards. Out here, it's does he look like the guy he says he is? Yep. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, looking at the reaction of others, it's pretty clear that he's not the guy he's saying he is. I'm just waiting. I'm just looking around, waiting for the others.
That persuade check's been sitting there for a while, so I'm gonna get to that first, and then I'll get to the compad. So, yeah, Null, what do you ask him?
I'm gonna ask him who he works for.
Yeah, he goes, I'm freelance. I contract information out from the area locally.
Who are you working for now?
I don't know it. They're probably Imperial. Okay,
What did they tell you to do?
They told me there was there was supposed to be a safe house here, but the guy who lived here went out into the wastes and never came back. I was just waiting for the next person to come up and take residence.
All right. I'm assuming everybody else is hearing this, so.
I mean,
Yeah,
I just say quietly to Null, ask if he sent any information to his bosses.
Did you send any information to your bosses about us yet?
He once again, it doesn't look like he could get any paler, but he does, and he tries to squirm around and look over at James holding the compad, and he goes, "No, I was trying to check the face logs to figure out who you guys were." He says this, and he just you see him mouth snapped shut as he realizes he said something he really shouldn't have.
So he gave away that he can
Okay,
check
hold up.
faces.
I have no idea what you just said because Skype kind of froze up on me.
Yeah.
About
I think
the,
basically it's he has something like an app that lets him check faces.
Yeah. All right.
See who people are.
Yeah.
Might be
That
useful.
part I got.
Yeah, Lucas, he almost had closed out of everything, but you just backdoor into the compad, he's left the password on remember, so you go around it briefly. The whole thing is this kind of foreign design. It's a pretty big mess compared to the compads you're used to, but you can get into it. One of the things that's in the background still running, it's kind of this face data bank. It's this long list of faces, names, and just a bunch of kind of fragmented biometrics. Some people have more information than others, and it's all kind of pasty. None of you are on the list of this. None of your faces or your biometrics come up on the list. But this is a pretty completed collection of information about rebel identities.
Oh my god. Okay.
There's
Guys,
easily a couple hundred people who you guys know are part of the rebellion on this list.
I think we should download it. I think maybe the car has a little iPad thing in the center console.
I say to
let's
James,
download
send
that.
that to the.
Yeah.
I just say to James, let's send that to the leaders of our section of the thing, because like that's kind of the information they wanted, right? Is as many rebel people as they
we
could
need to
connect
take
to.
it for sure. It's vital.
More importantly, this is a list of rebel people who, in some degree, if any of them are undercover, are compromised. Because this is apparently an imperial data log, not not like a neutral one.
Exactly. So yeah, straight up, just I guess part of it is like downloading it to Rev, and then part of it is
you don't have broadcast capabilities at the moment, but next time
we do have it. We do have it in the car and in the pad.
You could literally put it into the data port right here and leave it there.
Funny?
But
you know what's funny?
They know about it. That's the thing.
I don't know if you can actually do this because I don't know if it fits on medium cars. I mean,
hello?
Oh, he's still in, or is he just muted?
Like using whatchamacallit, that one book.
Sorry, you just cut out.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm saying I don't know if you can do this.
Cars there.
I don't know if you can do this on if you can do this on medium vehicles because I haven't looked at the book recently. But you can put an entire comm station in a vehicle if you want.
Well, we have this is not that vehicle yet. You know, I have some plans for this car. One of them being having an AI in it. They can help.
One of the things you might want to consider doing is getting a better vehicle for this as well, since that is a bit.
So like I can't upgrade this to like the next tier.
Yeah, like when we we can hand wave and say it's still technically the same car as long as you pay the costs to get a new car that's of the higher quality.
All right, so could it be like I take parts from this and then put it into the better car that we're gonna have someday? That's gonna have the AI and everything.
Yeah, we'll see that later. Yeah, we'll see about that later. But
okay. Then I guess next thing is just
the wording
I take his jacket.
The wording he used there was it sounded like he only knows there's a safe house there. He doesn't know there's actually a data port down there.
Oh.
Like from what you've heard from this guy that you've grabbed.
Okay. I think maybe I get out of the car. Oh, no, actually no. I think I would just roll the car forward, and then I just like by moving the gun sideways, I hit him on the back of the head to try to knock him out with the guns, the mini guns.
That's a joke. Just ask one of us to, are we finished? Like I look at Null and I'm like. Well,
okay. Are you guys saying what you just said in chat out loud?
I've been just saying this not in character. I think, but
I'm saying the stuff that's been said in chat.
I don't know. It depends. If Lucas said that, if he asked in character, then I answered him in character.
All right, because then I'd like to roll Culture Criminal to see if that's actually a possibility.
I can just tell you up front that they could definitely be doing this. You guys and the rebels in general don't have access to all of their networks right now, so you don't know the actual status of most of these people. If they're undercover, they could either already be eliminated, they could be drawing false information.
Quick question.
This is more espionage at this point.
Normally,
or
normally are the Imperials good at stealthy type stuff like that?
Imperials are more.
I'm assuming you'd have experience with that.
Imperials are more secret police types when it comes to espionage. And
so
rebels
they're not
more,
really good at sneaking
stealthy.
around, is what you're saying.
They're plenty good at sneaking, but it's not their specialty.
So it would make sense that we caught them. It doesn't make. It's not extremely irregular that we caught him.
If he was an Imperial, not a if he's telling the truth and you think he is, he's a privately contracted freelancer, all this sort of stuff he's babbling.
Mm-hmm.
If it was an actual Imperial covert ops guy, you would be in a lot more hot water than you are right now, which is none at all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
Which simply Imperial covert ops are level 5 characters or NPCs in this game. This guy is level 1 NPC, same as you. Oh, NPC.
So it
I don't think it's not an ID card. It's not an ID card.
So he doesn't seem like he's specialized. He's he probably has if we had to say it in fucking annoying way to say it, whatchamacallit, he's probably level 0 stealth, right?
Yeah, probably. This is the Imperials were like throwing seeds out here, and he's one of the ones that stuck. He's no one special. He's just one person in a big web.
I just wanted to make sure, because like if we could figure out that he's purposely being bad at stealth, then what they're saying about it could be counterintelligence.
I don't think it's that in depth. I think it's straight up this guy is just some guy for hire. That
I know. I was just making sure, because if it makes sense that we caught him, I'm alright with this.
I am totally the GM that would throw a super elite person at you and then pretend that he's incompetent. So yeah, that's very smart of you. Don't worry.
And then also another thing that we should do is when we send it to them, when we send it to our leaders, include all the information that we just got in terms of like, this could be false information. We're not 100% certain. Like, we don't want them to just use it on a dime, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, we're not gonna send this information over extranet. We need to take the compat and take it back to the base.
Yeah, and they more than likely have have people that are more experienced than us at
Lucas,
doing this kind of thing.
Lucas, is it in 15 minutes you're like foot out the door sort of thing, or is it 15 minutes then we need to have things wrapped up and like throw XP out there and then close? Okay, the second. So we have a bit of time when we hit 15 minutes, so I don't need to like start doing XP now.
All right. Just wanted. All right. Okay. We can do the. You can do the jacket after this. All right. So I guess basically, I think our plan is to knock this guy out and just like start heading towards that crate here with all the loot.
Okay. Yeah.
That's the plan. The sweep already came through, so we know we're good. So we're going.
You think that is a proper idea? Maybe we should check the base first.
I'm gonna say this. It's like you guys didn't start in the very morning when we started this game. Like you started out like coming into this parking garage to hide. Then you did. You're coming up on the night cycle for this planet now. Most of you are fairly tired, and pretty much all of you are mildly injured. You might want to like rest here and not have to do it out on the road.
All right. I guess maybe we'll rest here for the night. Knock this guy out.
Before we do that, I want to make sure that we don't go somewhere where we're gonna get fucking robbed. So could I do a culture criminal just before like to like help us pick where the hell we actually sleep?
Can't we?
You have a safe house right here.
Yeah,
I know. I'm just trying to make sure like that there's nobody around us that's gonna like try to fucking rob us.
Well,
yeah. I mean, look, if the safe house, Once again, this guy is like saying the actual like safe house keeper died a while ago or disappeared. Mm-hmm. If no one's like tossed the house and looted it yet, it seems unlikely it'll happen this single night. But like,
all right,
we'll give you
answers. So we're staying in the safe house. I guess while we're just doing chill time things, I'm just gonna replace the door and the side mirror with the good ones.
Okay, and Lucas, security check. And go.
We're secure.
Yeah. So yeah, you keep like tripwire stuff up for the night, that sort of thing, or
maybe put something around the car a little too, like so if someone goes near the car, some things are gonna go off and it's gonna start firing.
No, like there's an alarm on the car where it like fires warning shots to wake everyone up.
Yeah,
I think it'd be hilarious I think it'd be hilarious if the thing just aimed at the people, just to make them shit themselves and run away.
I feel like as soon as anyone's in a certain distance, they'll like sensors pick up and like the gun moves over. But if they get too close, then it'll start firing.
Well, Marley, once you get like the AI, it'll just say something like
AI can do that, but like right now you can't really automate something that good.
All right, then it'll just track people like when they get close.
Yeah, just to set this lore down for the future, you do have like a computer built into this car. It's far less advanced than a compad, though. Like you can do basic mechanical functions, but it doesn't have much. Like it's like not even GPS level stuff. Like you can get your map into it, but it's.
We can probably send like a message or two, like if we.
Yeah, so it's not. I get it. It's not complex.
Right?
Half of the rebels' problem on this planet is half of it is they have really low tech, and two, like the Imperials have taken out the orbitals here and replaced them with their own. So they're like, even if you got like orbitals.